All right, so hello and welcome back to Chimera Craft. It's time for another make stuff on the fly kind of business. With this channel, I have a book that I've written about maybe 50 or 60 projects that I want to do that I kind of have in my head that I want to like make my version of them. And quite a few of them are weapons because I'm a child. I'm a big boy. And so a lot of them are kind of odes to different cultures and then weapons they used a long time ago. We're talking ancient handheld melee type weapons. I'm going to make a sword and a Viking axe and a shield and all kinds of stuff. And I've got crossbows and all kinds of fun stuff. I'm not making anything out of metal. So none of the blades will be metal. All my blades are going to be either wood, resin, or a wood resin mix. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. So this first one, we're going to do an ode to the Native American hatchet, the Tomahawk. It is probably one of my favorite weapons out there as far as handheld melee weapons. I think it's just an extremely versatile weapon. But so that's the first thing we're gonna make. And like I said, this is not supposed to be like, oh wow, it's, you know, it looks just like a tomahawk. It's just going to be kind of my rendition of one. And I'll tell you what I'm gonna make it out of. I bought a $2 hammer handle. It's just a solid wood handle. I'm gonna carve it. I'm gonna do some carvings in it and burn it. And I got some leather I'm gonna put on it. And we're gonna fancy that handle up. Now for the blade, I have this piece. Now cut out the tomahawk blade, two sides of the tomahawk blade out of this, and that's going to be the blade. It's a solid piece. Again, I'm not going to be, you know, out there hunting zombies or anything with it. It's probably going to hang on my wall. But we have to get down to that. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start carving on this handle. So let's get to that. So we're gonna get get this handle carved up and get it ready to be burned and resonated, burninated. So let's get this carved up.
I look at people and I wonder all day, who are you and you are not the one in your way. And then I think about myself and I stay. I'm a pretty boss with all my shit brain waves. I'm a freak in the sheets, but I got class. I'ma grab an ass if you want it. Best you ever had, give it to you fast. Talk about quiet with a big mouth, listen for the doubt.
All right, so we're getting there. All right, so here's what we're gonna make the blade out of. Oh, super good now. You can see it's pretty thick. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut this pattern out and I'm gonna draw it on the back of this, and then I'm gonna cut it out two pieces exactly the same size, and then I will epoxy them together and put them on the handle. And that way I have plenty of width to narrow the blade down to get a decent, I mean, it's a resin wood blade, so it's not gonna be razor sharp. And again, it's just something to hang on the wall. So I don't need it razor sharp, but I want it relatively sharp. I think that'll be okay. So let's see if that works. All right, so I made one cut because I'm got this new Makita. This little bad boy is super cool. It works really well. I don't know if anybody's ever used one of these before. I bought it kind of on a whim because I don't have a lot of room and it's really quiet. This thing cuts like a magic mushroom kind of cutter thing. It's awesome, works really good. Just a little blade, hold it down. Not very loud, like a small vacuum cleaner. And it cuts extremely well, extremely straight. I'm very happy with it. So let's go ahead and cut some stuff up.
Ticking, time is over. Before you know you're older. So sober, alone, the you get in my cold shoulder. You crying like it's rain. You causing all the pain. No closure, I'm colder. You getting nothing, Joker.
Get down. Get up.
You getting nothing, Joker.
All right, so the next thing we need to do is get this piece of leather on the handle. Get it handled. All right, and how we want to do that is I'm going to lace it up on one side. All right, so now I need to poke holes in the leather for the string. So, what better way to do that than with fire? Fire down below. So, let's gonna heat this up. And then poke some holes. All right, so now all I have to do is put the handle or put the head on the handle and a couple of little details that I want to put on there, and it's ready to go. We got a done project. But I need you to do something for me while I'm doing that. I need you to do your part, and your part is easy. Just hit that like button and then subscribe to the channel and share it with your friends and your enemies because they build stuff too. It's not just about you and your friends. Don't be greedy, all right? So do that for me real quick, and I'll get this together, and then I'll show you what we got, all right? All right.
Let's make this one. Let's make this one. Money.
All right, so I hope you liked this project. This was a fun one. I enjoy kind of doing stuff like this. It doesn't really mean anything. It's just gonna hang on my wall for a little while. I'm gonna build some other stuff, swords and shields and helmets and just because it's fun. I think they're cool things to build. And I'm gonna do them out of wood, a wood helmet. Like some sort of, 300, this is Sparta type thing out of resin and wood. Because I've never seen it done before, and I'm gonna do it. So please, Like, again, hit that like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you next time on Chimera Craft. Peace out.